What's up, YouTube? This is DFishFan here to bring you a duel video for the V series, and I thought this one was very interesting. So I wanted to make sure I actually just played this like right now, and I'm probably gonna upload it right now because I like this duel a lot. But nonetheless, let's get on with it. I'm playing Ninja Dino, as you can see in the title, and he is playing Skull Servant. So thank you, Dracorius, for the duel. So I start off with the Hanzo, then go Duality just to see what exactly I'm gonna get. I end up getting the Dark Hole, setting 4, and then ending. Um, so let's see how they start. I think they go with the Foolish, right? Yeah. So Foolish for White Prince, which pretty much is a fucking good card. I did not know. Like, I knew Skull Servants. I had ran into them a couple times, but I never really paid attention to what they were doing or what the card effects were exactly. I just knew that they wanted to bring out Big Daddy Skull Servant and have him at like 10,000 attack. So right here, turn like what, 2 or 3? He has a 6,000 King of the Skull Servant. Luckily, I made the right decision, I feel. I'm running triple Phoenix Chain right now in this deck, and you'll see why throughout this game, and it actually helped me quite a bit. So he changed the Gravity Bind to my Fossil Dig. Even though I already normal this turn, I kind of wanted the Fossil Dig. I kind of like doing Searchers immediately if it's not gonna hurt me, because it thins out the deck, so it increases my chances of getting another one. So right here I go for the double Hanzo just to thin out my deck even further, and then I go Ragna Zero because well, realistically, I kind of misread it. See, I didn't read that it had to be target one face-up attack position monster your opponent controls. I wasn't aware of that. I completely thought it was just any monster who had higher attack. So that was a misplay on my part. But nonetheless, if he changes it to attack, I was like, okay, I can do that. But holy shit. So he does change it to attack, and then I activate Ragnar Zero to destroy him because this is the original attack. So that's pretty impressive by King of the Skull Servant. I didn't even think about that. So he gets around Ragnar Zero. I do take like the 5,600 damage that I took, which was insane. And then I set the Guaiba to try to get some rank 4 plays next turn. Phoenix Chain the Skull Servant again. Finally used the Black Horn, but he still gets the effect of Prince Mare or whatever it's called. So he brings out another Skull Servant. I go Duality again. This time I go for the Fossil Dig because I want this card right here. Where is it? Black Bronchi. This is a card that I don't know if it's released yet. I've never seen it before. I'm still getting familiar with the newer cards. And this is definitely one that I had never seen before in print, but I really like this. It's a dinosaur. I put one in here just for the fact that it's a dinosaur and I can get it off of the transformation jutsu. And I don't like running just 3 Guaibas, but I also don't like Drag Velo. I think it's really weak in terms of like its effect overall. 1,700. I don't know. Like Guaiba's good, but obvious. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I just don't like Velo. But Black Bronchi, I figured, its effect is actually pretty decent. When it's normal, I can target a monster and change it to face-up defense position. So, I can make some plays around that. And sure enough, it comes into play right here. So I go to Black Bronchi. He ends up torrentialing it, though. But Safe Zones keeps my Ragnar Zero. Once again, just not being familiar with the card game anymore. This is stuff that is gonna stop happening once I'm back in the mode. But Ragnar Zero couldn't make a direct attack there, so I end up having to torrential. But I top deck the Magic Planner, get 2 more continuous traps, call a Haunted, and my 3rd Fiendish. Set Guaiba just in case. The reason why I wanted to set Guaiba and not put in attack mode is because if he is able to get another King of Skull Servants and attack me, it's game. So I don't want that to happen. So I'm waiting for the Logia. I do end up getting the Logia out. He doesn't have anything to deal with it at the moment. He draws into Veil of Darkness, which of course I let go through. I think that's very important with Logia. You got to negate the right thing, because if not, he is just a 24 beater, which is still decent, but not as great as it could be. So Lance, I drew Lance, which helped a lot because I am able to stop the breakthrough right there, keep my Logia aligned 1 extra turn. So I draw the Night Beam, play it immediately. Didn't really have impact, but that's a pretty good Night Beam in my opinion. Attack for 24 directly. I have him down to 800. So he goes Veil Effect, Dark Hole, I chain Logia, and then he goes a Breakthrough. I thought that was a good play on his part. didn't really see that coming in my opinion. So he sets a monster. I draw. Don't have much plays. The wiretap was not a good top deck here. And I was contemplating setting it, but I was like, he doesn't even have anything set, so it would kind of take up a space and not allow me to dark hole. So I do end up dark holing, which is not bad, but he ends up getting Mizuki, so back is the King of the Skull Servant. I activate my third Phoenix Chain. By now he's probably, cussing at the screen saying, fuck you, Phoenix Chain. So I draw the Hanzo, search for no reason, Lance so he can get around Gravity Bind, and then attack for game. So that was a crazy duel. I mean, I had to get over this piece of shit like fucking 5, 6 times it seemed. And yeah, he was probably very annoyed with my back row, and I still had 3 more back row in my hand to deal with as well. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. This Ninja Dino deck is actually an older deck idea. This was around during like Rabbit format, when Evil Swords were when Lagia and Doka were like extremely popular. This is when I first saw this deck, and I've always liked it. I thought about it, today or yesterday. I forgot when I came up with that, when I revisited it, and it's still really good. I really like it. The back row is insane. I run triple Fiendish, triple call, stuff like that. So, and then the one magic planner. I've been contemplating bringing it up to 2 because you almost always have continuous spells, and draw power in this deck is extremely good because that means you get more back row to protect your monsters. So yeah, nonetheless, you guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like the video, comment in the section below, subscribe for more future videos, and this is DFishFan. Laters. Talk to you laters. Laters. Bye.